I have a law enforcement officer right behind me right now. Hopefully I don't get pulled over here. I imagine it would be very easy to get lost out here. Probably the coolest warehouse I've ever been to. I'm just kind of in a rush to get out of here and kind of make good time. Welcome back, everyone. I'm parked here behind the Planet Fitness, getting ready to head out. So we have an 8 a.m. appointment. I'm gonna go there about half an hour early. We're only about 10 minutes away. Already did my pre-trip inspection, made sure everything is good to go on the truck. All the systems are good to go. Kind of tight over here. I hope this lane doesn't split off. If it's an actual split, I need to be in the left lane. So let's see here. Yep, I do need to be in the left lane. It actually does split off. It's exit only. A lot of times it'll say exit only in some states, and it's not really an exit. It's still a lane that goes off to the left, so. But I like Wisconsin. It's a nice, simple state. Nothing really crazy. The people are nice. Okay, let's see. We're going over to the right lane here, and it's clear. So I'm gonna stay right here and then fork off into the left. A lot of left and right turns here. It feels like being in a big city. Stay in the left lane, because when you make a left-hand turn you got to stay in the left, but we do have to get into the right lane here, so I'm going to turn on my, you don't want to turn in an intersection, but turning on my right turn signal, and we're going to scoot over here. So we got to get all the way over. You don't want to jump all the way, because it makes you look like a fool if you cut all the way across all at once. But we do need to go this way, so like I said, lots of left and right turns. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. I'm gonna go in the left lane here. They got those cones out there in the way, so that's why I jumped over to the left. And it looks like in about half a mile we're making a left turn onto Brackett Avenue. So I'm gonna turn on my signal and start going over to the left. And we'll start inching our way over. I really do need to get into the left lane right now. If it's now or never. If I would have stopped in the middle lane here, it would have been an absolute cluster trying to get over all the way to the left. With a car, it's not a big deal. With an 18-wheeler, you look like a fool when you're sitting in the center with your turn signal on if you don't know which way you're going until the last possible minute. So, now, I did scout out which way I was gonna go during my pre-trip inspection. You know, your pre-trip inspection should consist of you know, doing an overview of your route just to see what you're getting yourself into. Look at all of your turns. You know, it's easy, very easy for your navigation to lead you astray. I also have a map book, of course, that I look at, you know, just as an overview. You know, sometimes I'll take a look at that, and just for my own frame of mind, I'll say to myself, which way is the best way? I'll take a look at it, and then oh man, these guys are going slow up there. I don't want to go in the middle and get stuck in the intersection waiting for them. Oh, now we're gonna have to wait. Great. Just great. But yeah, I like to compare what my mind says, you know, when I look at the map, you know, the road atlas, and then I'll go into the navigation and see, you know, which way is this trying to let me go. So a lot of times it's roughly about the same as what I'm planning out in my head. And if you all haven't done that, you know, taking out a regular road atlas and seeing which way to go, it is very fun to do. You know, I can imagine when I go on a road trip across the US, when I buy a camper van, or even with a personal car, if I just plan on stopping at hotels, I'm definitely getting a road atlas. Oh, that car slowed down for me. I appreciate that. By the way, I usually don't talk to people like this. You know, I feel a little bit strange. You know, it was strange doing my very first vlog, because I don't talk to people, I don't talk to myself out here, I don't do any of this stuff. But I like to think that there's someone in the passenger seat. You know, basically all of you are here in the passenger seat with me, and I'm just talking as I go along, just so that you understand what's going on in my mind and what goes on in a truck driver's mind in any given situation. So in this situation here, I'm not comfortable because I've never been on this road before. I don't know what's coming up ahead. There are signs for detour, and I don't know if it's going to detour me off of my path that I'm heading on right now. So we're just going to go ahead and just go with the flow right now. Just see if the road is closed ahead, we'll just stop and plan out what we do next. So, okay, I do need to go in the left-hand lane now. And that same car is slowing down for me, so I really do appreciate that. I'll give him my blinker lights to thank him. It's a button right over here, by the way, on the steering wheel. Whenever you see the trucks blink their lights for you to, you know, to thank you. Sometimes they push their hazard lights, other times it's just the blinker lights, which turns the trailer lights on and off a few times. But this is very beautiful out here. What a beautiful drive. I can imagine waking up in the morning and going into work on a scenic drive like this, even if it's just trees, you know, trees and sidewalk. Maybe even go for a walk or a run. looks like we've got a right turn coming up on Farwell Street. It's probably going to be a really tight turn. If I'm not mistaken, this is that really tight turn that I was dreading. So when we get there, I'm going to hope that there's not much traffic over there in the intersection. Got my right signal on. Now I'm not going to stay in the right lane there, but I am going to make sure there's no traffic coming. And I need to take up every bit of this. By the way, I've noticed on some of my videos when I'm looking on the right, like right now I'm looking at my right side mirror, but you don't see it on the camera. All you see is you see me looking here, but I'm literally looking at my right side, you know? I'm looking at the right side mirror, and you guys don't see it. So trust me, you know, I'm always looking at the right side mirror, seeing my surroundings. I've always got my peripheral on my driver's side, so I don't have to turn my head all the way over just to see it. But sometimes I do. And those are the times you see me looking all the way over. But like I said, I'm always looking. I'm always aware of my surroundings. Looks like we're getting close. We're about a mile away from this place, and still when I get there, I really don't know what to do. You know, you always go to new places as long haul over the road drivers. You just don't know what you're gonna expect, what you're gonna see. You know, imagine if this road was closed off for whatever reason. As a truck driver, following a truck navigation, it is a major pain in the neck because you have to hope and pray you don't go down the wrong road due to a detour. Sometimes those detours are only for cars. So there are times when it is stressful out here. Hold on a second, we got to make a right-hand turn over here. You can't be serious. Yeah, we are serious about that. Now, I got my right turn signal on. Oh God, how am I gonna do this? I gotta wait for all that traffic to pass through, and then I'm gonna loop it around and get it in. This is not one of those very fun places. Okay, we're gonna do this, guys.
Good luck, everybody else.
This is the way to do it by the book. So we're gonna go this way. And I'm taking up every bit of this road here. Man, that was pretty bad. I did good, but that road is pretty bad there. I mean, imagine if it's rush hour. If I was trying to come here during rush hour, and of course I have a law enforcement officer right behind me right now. Hopefully I don't get pulled over here. It might be this one right here. These docks right over here, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna turn into a dirt lot. Let's see. So the navigation is having me turn over right into one of these car entrances right here, which is not correct. You know, it's not the right way to go. Yeah, you can't go that way. Maybe that is it right there. But how the heck am I supposed to get it into there? Wow. Okay, we're gonna pull up over here into this dirt. Okay, let's go into here. This is gonna have to do it here. Just turn it around over here. You know what? Let's go down here. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. When you click on my videos, I might just be in a parking lot, backing the truck in. I might be ranting about something. I might be dealing with some crazy traffic. There's some pretty good bumps over here. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get with my videos. I don't even know if this is really the right place, but my navigation is saying it's literally right here. So see a truck all the way down there. Let's see. I'm gonna turn on my hazard lights here, and I'm gonna go find out what the heck I need to do. Put myself on duty. I'm gonna go figure this out, and I'll be right back. We're back. It looks like I just spoke to a forklift driver here, and we need to go down this little alleyway here to get to where we're going. Now, this doesn't look like a truck-friendly place, but she assured me that 18-wheelers drive through here to get themselves set up properly. So normally I would not come through a place like this. I'm gonna honk my horn just in case anyone's trying to walk out. Very tight here. Yeah, very tight over here. I never would have thought, but it looks like I came, you know, I followed my hunch. You know, I really thought I would have had to go back to the street, to that dock that I saw on the way in here. But thankfully, you know, sometimes you have to follow your gut as a truck driver, and it looks like it's wide open over here. I see some slight tire tracks over here. She told me to loop around this way. I'm still a little bit confused. But we're gonna find out together what we're doing here. I mean, this really doesn't seem like a place where 18-wheelers need to come through. But she said come this way and loop around the building. We're looking for American Phoenix. I've got my hazard lights going through here because I am going abnormally slow, but you don't want to fly through parking lots either, because if you have a dog or a little kid or even just someone oblivious walk out in front of you. According to her, I loop around the building this way. And hey, you know, it could have been this way. I might have had to come in through this way. Well, I see some trucks here. Oh, okay. Looks like we got this delivery in, and we got another load heading to Denver next time. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, they went in, and that was the same speech. He went into the corn pop story.
Yes.
Remember, he knew some guy named Corn Pop.
And he was a good guy, bad guy. I don't know at that point. When he got to the corn pop part of the story,
Was it a drug dealer? Was Corn Pop a drug dealer or some sort of criminal?
I don't know. I surrendered at corn pop. I really did. I was like, I give up. I surrender. Whatever this story leads to, no one will pay any attention to. And I had a hard time with the little colored kids that were playing with the hairs on my legs in the pool.
I had a problem
rubbing
with
up and down my legs. That
was a real story.
That's a real story.
That really, I don't know if it really happened. I think it happened. He told the story.
Did you hear that his first job was with Cascade? What is it? Cascade Pacific or the paper, the warehouser people?
Okay.
He said, my first job was with Cascade, and they're like, no, you never worked for us. I mean, that happened like yesterday or the day before. How many first jobs has this guy had? My first job was a trucker. Yeah, out in, I believe it was out in Delaware, and I was a trucker, and I drove an 18-wheeler. And then the next week, I was making paper products in the Pacific Northwest for my first job. You're like, what?
It's like whatever episode of Modern Marvels he watched the night before was his first job the next day.
I was building roller coasters in Japan.
I built the shuttle.
Come on, man.